Hello everyone, welcome to Knowledge Share Sessions. So in this session we are going to talk about what is Maven and introduction to Maven. So far we have seen different concepts in Selenium. So this is 30th session in Selenium with Java. So you can go to this Knowledge Share channel, type Knowledge Share Selenium, you'll get this channel and you can see different videos in a sequence order with the number on the thumbnail. So please watch it in sequence. And jumping back to our session, today's agenda is we are going to discuss on Maven introduction and Maven architecture and how to download and set up Maven in your system. So this is our agenda today. And in next coming session, we will deal with how to use Maven in your projects and what is the life cycle of a Maven. We will see those in the next session. Now let's see a basic information on Maven. So if you might be a beginner or you might be an experienced person in Selenium with Java, but you have to know at least one build tool for you to work on a project, which will be as a DevOps tool. Okay, so this is more important to know. Please watch this video till the end because when you know the concept well, then you have a confidence of building your projects in a quality way. Okay, so before Maven we have a tool called Ant. So after that Maven is popularly used and it is maintained by Apache Software Foundation company, and Maven is a build tool. Whenever anyone asks you what is a Maven, then it is a build tool which manages all the project to build your code. To build your code, in the sense building means just packaging your project and compiling or installing related dependencies, and all those steps we will see in detail in single session. You might not get all the information related to Maven, but in through 2 3 sessions you will get exact idea on what is Maven, how to use that, why it is useful and all. So just concentrate on the basic things now so that you will be familiar with the base. Okay, and this you might have observed in our previous projects, we are downloading the dependencies and of our project manually, right? So let me quickly open that and show you so that you can relate it very easily, the use of Maven. Just give me a second. So you might remember that for working on Selenium, you need to download Selenium Java, Selenium server file, all the dependencies, right? So now we are going to avoid all those manual download of dependencies and manual configuration of dependencies using this Maven, right? So that's the main agenda now. So if you observe here, Selenium basics, and let me show you. Yeah. You might have seen here we have downloaded different jars, right? So we have reference libraries like Selenium. These are not there, but basically you need Selenium server, Selenium remote driver, okay, and Selenium Java. Okay, these are the drivers that you need Selenium server. So these are the drivers that you need to run your programs in your web pages, right? Now, even we have to maintain, if you observe here, we are maintaining drivers in Chrome driver.exe, Gecko driver.exe, Edge driver.exe, and all these. So every time we are downloading that and using that. Okay, now what happens with this Maven is we will have a pom.xml file where we mention all the dependencies that are required, and then Maven takes care of downloading them into your local machine and then process it for building up your project. That's how the Maven works basically. So you need not always download your dependencies. You put your artifact ID in a Maven, pom.xml file. We will see in detail about this pom.xml in the next session with a practical example. So don't worry about that. Just have a basic knowledge on Maven. And Maven checks for compilation issues when multiple team members are working together. Okay, so basically this Maven has a centralized repository where all the dependencies are stored there, and we will pick up the artifact and group IDs from there. I'll show you that in a while in a web page. Okay, so this is the official web page that they have. So let me go to that web page. So just okay, let me close this. Just go to Google and just simply type Maven, and you will be coming up with a first link with Maven. Welcome to Apache Maven, and you can see this is the main home page. Okay, and you have all these documentation, what is Maven, and see, be making a build process easy, and all these things, right? You just have a look on this web page. It's very important to look at official web pages so that you will know what are the releases happening and all those things. Okay, and features, you have what are the features they provide. Okay, as I said you what is mean by build. So it's predefined output types such as jar, var. Most of the developers and testers package their project into jar or vars. Okay, and you can even download here. So let me quickly show you what is Maven repository as I told in the slide. Okay, Maven centralized repository helps to get all dependencies. Okay, so let me show you that. Maven, type Maven dependency for Selenium. Okay, you will be seeing one web page here. See, observe mavenrepository.com, right? So if I click here, see, it's navigated to Maven repository portal, and it has all jars related to whatever we need. All jars will be available here. So if I click here, Selenium Java, and see all the versions of the dependencies are available here. So you can see beta versions, alpha versions. So if I click on any version, I'll be getting here a dependency. See, so rather than downloading a jar file, you have two options here. Observe jar pom. Okay, so you can copy this and paste it in pom.xml, which we will do practically in the next session. Okay, this is a Maven, just for your idea on what is Maven repository. It's a database, or you can say it's a storage where it stores all the jars. Okay, now let us see the architecture quickly. So this is the architecture. In your Selenium project, you will be having pom.xml file, and you will define the plugins, you will define the profiles, you will define the goals or phases, and you will define all the dependencies for your project. We will see all this in practical examples. Okay, and you'll be having a Maven repository. And what this Maven repository will do, it will search for what all dependencies are required, and then it will download these dependencies into a local repository. So whenever your project is run, those dependencies are picked up from your local, and then your project compilation and all those activities of exact code of your application will run. So this is a simple architecture of Maven. Okay, now coming to our agenda, last agenda, download and setup. We will see how to download and how to just set up to make it ready. Okay, see, now if you want to download, just go to this download page. As you go to this main page, you see download, right? So go to here, and under files you will be seeing four files. See, I have provided a screenshot here. So the second file you have to download, and you have to set up an environment variables. Okay, so you might remember in our previous sessions in Java, we have set up a environment variables for Java, right? So in the same way for Maven also you have to set up environment variables. So generally we have Java underscore home, if you remember. So in the same way we are setting up Maven underscore home as well. Okay, let us see how to download this and how to configure. Okay, now I am downloading this. Okay, once this is downloaded, go to downloads. Okay, you'll be downloading this, and extract it and paste it in a separate folder which you required. So I'll show you whatever I have downloaded already. So it's in my project workspace under Maven. I put this folder. Okay, you can see here when you extract this Apache Maven, you should be seeing bin, boot, config, lib, and all these folders. Okay, so this is how you need to you need to bring it to a separate folder which you require. So now we are going to provide this path in our environment variables. So how to do that? So go to edit system environment variables, and then click on this environment variables. Okay, and in system variables you have to set up maven underscore home. I'll show you. The name will be maven underscore home, and the value will be the root folder of your Apache Maven which you extracted from the web page. I mean, which you downloaded a RAR file and extracted and put it in a separate folder, right? So the path should be that one. So no need of going to bin and then giving this path. Don't do that. Just give a complete folder, root folder path. Okay, so once you give that, you need to check whether it is working fine or not in a command prompt. Okay, so generally what you do for Java verification, you do Java hyphen version, right? So then it will give you the version of Java, right? In the same way for Maven also you can check the version mvn hyphen version. See, my version is 3.6.3. If you observe here, see, Maven Home Apache Maven 3.6.3. So it gave me the version. Okay, so then it is confirmed that you have successfully configured your Maven. So let us assume now I will rename this. Okay, and I'll click on OK. Now let's type mvn version and see whether it is giving or not. Okay, I mean I think I need to close the command prompt and then try again. Okay, mvn version. Okay. Okay, I think this is storing in some cache and then giving us the results. But in fact, if we haven't set up this maven underscore home, then it throws you the error. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So this is how you set up your Maven in your system and verify. Okay, so in the next session, we will be seeing what is Maven lifecycle and with a sample project. So we are going to work on Eclipse and create a Maven project with Pom.xml file, and we are going to run some uh, uh, sample programs. So the interesting part is just keep a watch on the next upcoming sessions. The interesting part is we are downloading the exe files for all the browsers, right? So from the next session, we are not going to do that. So there is one dependency which will handle that. Okay, so we need not download exe files and refer it. I'll show you how to do that in the next session without downloading the exe files of our drivers. Okay, so yeah, that's all for now. I hope you liked the video. I hope it is informative. If you like the video, just pass on to persons who are learning Selenium with Java, and please like and please subscribe the video. Okay, so that's all for now, and thank you. Have a nice day.